World Series Game 4 coming up. We'll see the Chicago White Sox as they play against the Colorado Rockies. Should be a great matchup right on deck.
Here we go, Game 4, World Series. Great to have you with us. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips, John Kruk, 2K Sports, bringing it your way. A real treat today. We're going to see Carlos Gonzalez looking for some big at-bats. Fans still rolling in here at Coors Field in Denver. Starting pitcher, Michael Pineda. And as he looks at this White Sox lineup, what are they going to see from him today?
Well, against a lineup like this, even though you've got a good right-hander on the mound, he's got a chance to have some damage done. He has to believe in damage control. Give up one run, but don't give up a...
Right now, we've got a moment. Let's take a look at the time to get rolling here with Alejandro Dieza. Steve, let's take a little look at the Rockies. What do you make of their chances in this one?
Well, they've already shown they're not going to be intimidated by the situation or...
Hit up the middle. Oh, man, was that close. That was right back at him. Somehow he got out of the way. Yeah, Steve, if you're the opponent, even though you're down here, if you can't get excited about the opportunity that's still in front of you, then you probably shouldn't be.
That's why this is so exciting. They play such a long season, and it comes down to this series.
First pitch was a strike, 0-1 now.
Well, looking at what Rios has been doing, it's hard to argue with his success at the plate lately, going 8 for his last 15 at-bats. Seemingly on base every single time he goes to the plate, making such a big difference for his team, giving them chances to score runs.
Pineda with the delivery. Swung on and hit this one to Gonzalez. One away. Now we'll take a quick look here at the Rockies and how they're going to be fielding defensively.
Well, Gary, I think the main focus for this club is defense right now. Make the plays behind the pitchers. Don't force them to try to miss bats.
Now Paul Konerko batting with a runner on first. Career 2 for 5 hitter off Pineda. Hit on the ground. And he's got it now. Over to second for 1. And the double play, they got them both. So no runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. Soon it'll be the Colorado Rockies. Bottom of the 5th. And Young's in the box. He's in his 5th season. And the first pitch hit in the air to left center. And it's in there. That hitting streak continues. He's going to try to stretch it. Take a moment here to look at the Rockies lineup.
Well, this lineup, their hitting coach preaches contact, and really contact hitters throughout this lineup. Guys who put the ball in play, tough to strike out.
And now's a good time to take a brief look how the White Sox stack up defensively.
Oh, Gary, in a game like this, they need to play solid defense, especially against a lineup that can put the ball in play.
Swing and a hot shot.
What a great snag right there to get the out. Tremendous athletic play.
And Rosario will see what he can do as he comes to the plate. Sales pitch swung on and missed. 0-1.
Looked like that one surprised him a little bit. Now we know he has a great fastball, but the swing was worse.
Lined foul towards third. Oh, here's Young. He's running. That's swung on a liner here. That's one. And they get it. They turn two. No runs, one hit, and no one left on base. Nobody on the board yet here in Colorado. If you have your mittens on, it is cold. Tune in on the radio to our broadcast. Getting colder here as it gets later. And it's Adam Dunn now.
The bat's been talking for him lately. 4 for his last 9.
And it's been long ball after long ball for him. He's really knocking it out of the park.
And Pineda's pitch is too low. That will be taken for a ball. He delivers. Trying to hit that one to the parking lot, but missed. 1-2.
Gary, now that he's ahead in the count, it's probably a good time to go to the changeup.
The 1-2 pitch. You're out. And strike 3. Adam Dunn swinging right through that. He's gone packing.
Well, 2 strikes, you have to try to fight off this pitch. You have to think away and adjust in. They went away, but he couldn't make contact.
In the batter's box, Keppinger. Lifetime not good. 183 off the Rockies.
And just hasn't ever been able to get dialed in against this team throughout his career.
And Pineda misses outside. It is taken for a ball.
Trying to get the ground ball out, you throw that 2-seam fastball away from the hitter, trying to get him to reach and roll over it. He laid off of it here.
Change up just off the black. Falls behind 2-0. Here's a fly ball to straightaway left. And Helton makes the play. Jimenez at the plate. Sale with the pitch. Took something off, and it swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, he clearly fooled him right there. He had him thinking fastball, and he pulled the string on it.
Oh, takes off for third. It's fouled off. Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
Here's the 4-seam fastball coming at you in K-Cam. Get a better look.
Todd will get the RBI chance.
He's been a force at the plate, going 7 for his last 14.
And they just can't seem to keep him off the bases. Seems like every time he comes up, he's finding his way on.
Foul! And he's running on the move for third. Now it's 2 down. Runner on his way to third. And he can't quite get back in time. He is out at second base. So no runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. And it's Alexei Ramirez now to lead it off. Pineda with the delivery. Swung on, that is hit. Young in position. 1 away.
That's just textbook defense right there, Gary. The ball is fielded by the second baseman. Gets the easy out at first.
And Beckham's in the box. And it's 0-1. Pineda gets him looking on that one. Strike two. Gordon Beckham now will have to keep an eye out on the strike zone.
Well, the pitcher going for that hole, and most hitters swing up and in. He found that strike zone with a four-seam fastball, and he couldn't get to it.
Swung on, hit in the air to right center. Two men have been put away. And Sale will settle in to hit. He's going to have a shot here. And Pineda gets him swinging. That's good for a strike. Swinging an easy ground ball to short. LeMahieu throws on to first. Side is retired. It's called short work of three. Took 6 pitches. The White Sox still hoping to put something up. He's watched some great deliveries on the mound. Struggling bats, though. Important now to get the offense stinging.
Well, 2 outs in the inning, you don't want to give a free pass. Make them earn it. As long as you keep it in the ballpark, it doesn't hurt you, but that walk can come back to haunt you.
Beckham. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. Chris. And it's Adam. Done now to lead it off. Steve, what are the numbers for him on the mound today?
Well, he's putting these infielders to work, Gary, and getting a lot of help from his friends back there. Pitch the contact, let him put it in play, and throw strikes.
And in this tie ball game, taking a look at the pen, we got some double-barreled action.
Well, they've got them both up out there, trying to get a sense as to how they feel, how fresh they are, and then make a decision about who to bring in.
Fouled away by Dunn. And Adam Dunn will swing through that one. That's going to be strike 3.
Well, he helped him right there with 2 strikes. He gets the slider, but he chases it out of the zone for strike 3.
In the batter's box, Keppinger. Starts him out here. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And Helton makes the play. That's the second out.
This lineup can't figure him out at all. 13 consecutive batters going back to that dugout without any luck.
Jimenez at the plate. He flew out his last time up. Pineda catches him looking.
Boy, they knew Pineda could match up well with this team, but he has gone above and beyond.
We have seen a great pitching performance on the mound and a tremendous. He swings and nails a liner into center field for a base hit. So that brings Alexis Ramirez up.
Boy, after 2 outs, they finally got a man on board right here in this inning. So let's see if they can get back-to-back hits going and maybe get some momentum.
0 for 1 thus far. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1. Hitting well this matchup, 294 lifetime against the Rockies. Here's the pitch. And it's 0-2. Alexei Ramirez going to have to protect now.
He likes to try to make contact 0-2 and not get struck out, so that means you can't throw anything too close to the plate right here.
It's fouled away. Good slider that time. Ruled the ball. 1-2. And a moment here to see how this pitcher has been mixing up his pitches.
Yeah, and a couple times he's gotten a little bit out of rhythm, got a few hiccups here and there, but for the most part, he's been pretty outstanding.
Well, some of the hitters have been able to put the ball in play and hit the ball hard, but it's not about mixing his pitches up. He's got to execute the pitch when he throws it as well.
This is in the air, straight away left. And Helton's there. That one's grabbed, side retired. Michael Pineda, some nice pitching. He's been effective, and he takes a shutout into the late innings. And if you are just tuning in, hi, Gary Thorne along with John Kruk, Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And Ramon Hernandez up. Rios will field as he hauls it in. And we've got Helton batting. Last time up, flew out. Last at bat, he grounded out. First, and Helton's going to steal. In the infield, Sale on to first, 2 away. And here's the first run of the ball game. They jump out to the lead. That hit knocks in a run. We take a look at the win expectancy graph. And Lynn's batting. Steve, how about the pitching performance so far today?
Well, the lefty's successful today. You take a look at what's happening. A lot of ground ball outs. That's what's happening.
Sale with the pitch. Lind on the ground with it. Beckham's got that one. Throws to first, side is retired. The markings of a shutout going. And Beckham's in the box. And here's the first one. And Pineda does not get that one in.
Well, hitters know those two-seam fastballs down on the way turn into ground ball out, so they lay off of it. But with 2 strikes, it's a pitch you have to swing at.
Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. That's 1 away. And Sale will settle in to hit. He was set down with a ground out in his prior at bat. Lined right at the second baseman. And a good throw gets him 2 down. And a chance here for Alejandro De Aza with 2 down. Now a moment here to look at the quality strikes this pitcher's been throwing here today. Boy, he has thrown a ton of them. Quality pitches, quality strikes. That's the kind of performance we're seeing.
Yeah, and I've been impressed with how he's used the inner and outer parts of the strike zone. Very effective in getting a lot of strikes on these hitters.
You know, it's been difficult for the hitters to center him because he hasn't thrown the ball over the middle portion of the plate, keeping it on the corners.
That one's high. Pineda doesn't fool him. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. And Gonzalez is there to retire the side.
Gary's really brought his A game for this one, executing all of his pitches, great command and control.
And Pineda's batting. He'll lead off the bottom half of the 6th. And starts him out here. Sale's pitch swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, Sale is just putting on a show out there, making it look easy.
No, let's take a moment to see how this pitch drops down a bunt. Sale over to first for out number 1.
Well, he's clearly punting for hit all the way here, but not able to get it where he wants to, and they were able to make the play.
And Young's in the box. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Swung on a fly ball heading towards the corner and right as he retreats back for it and gets the out.
I thought this had a chance of going out of the park when it came off the bat, but it just died out there, allowing the right fielder to be able to get to the wall and make the play.
With 2 down, it'll be Carlos Gonzalez. And that'll put Gonzalez on first.
Well, you're going to have to keep a close eye on this guy at first base. Pay a lot of attention to him because you know he more than likely has the green light. He can go at any time.
Now Rosario will see what he can do as he comes to the plate. Walked in his last plate appearance.
You've got to keep the opponent close when you're behind. You've got speed on first base. They better keep him close because if he gets in scoring position, it may just add on.
Hit in the dirt. Canerco. And he'll step on first to retire the side. Chris. And Alex Rios. How's he getting these first pitches across? Well, let's take a look.
Oh, does an 0-1 count put a hitter in the hole? Well, it sure does. 12 times today he's retired hitters after going 0-1 in the count.
A swing line to left center. And that's going to be a base hit. Tying run is on.
And the offense is rolling here already. No outs. They got a runner on first base. RBI opportunities for the guys coming up behind him.
Batting now, Paul Canerco. And it's 0-1. Pineda gets him looking on that one.
Tough to score with only 3 hits in a ball game, and we're deep into this one right now. So unless something dramatically changes, he's just going to shut them down the rest of the way. He's been overpowered.
Here's the delivery. Change up. Thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Well, he tried to change up right there, but it just stayed down and off the plate.
There's a ground ball. It's gobbled up. Too late, and he is safe at second. And he throws it away. They got a chance here to gain a base. Now it's Adam Dunn.
Well, this is where you need to buckle down and make a pitch right here. A great opportunity to get out of a jam. This guy typically does not hit well with runners on base.
Time's going to be called here. They want to go out and talk things over on the hill.
He's been great so far, Gary, but they just want to use this mound for go out there, keep him under control, let him take a deep breath.
Change up just misses. 1-0. And taking a look here, the pitch types that he's thrown today that have yielded hits.
Well, guys, his changeup has gotten hit 3 times throughout this game.
You know, even with the hits he's given up off that pitch, he's found a way to spread them out, avoid the damage throughout the innings, and still not allow anybody to cross home plate. He looks like he's on his way to a shutout.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Dunn swings and misses. That'll even it up.
2-2 count. You still have a pitch you can waste, and you can make one of those borderline strikes and see if you can get him to chase it.
2-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. He snares it. And there's the second out of double play. Tie ball game. He comes in to score. With 2 outs in the inning, here's Jeff Keppinger. And folks, we're having a treat. He singled his last trip. It'll be Wilton Lopez doing the pitching as the Rockies bring in their reliever.
Well, this was an outstanding performance today. I mean, that's good starting pitching right there. He won't be able to finish what he started, but he pitched a heck of a ball game.
The pitch swung on and fouled away. And he looks at a fastball that's in there, side retired. They pick up 1 on 3 hits, strand a man. They're all knotted up in Colorado. Need of the lineup coming to the plate. It's Dirks at the plate. Let's take a look at how this pitcher has been utilizing his arsenal of pitches.
Well, not a busy repertoire for him. I mean, he's fallen in love with that slurve, and to me, he's throwing it way too much.
You know, one of the things I've been noticing, he has not been throwing the slider as much as we're used to seeing it. It could be a tremendous weapon for him. We'll see if he leans on it more heavily later in the game because he needs to find some outs.
Strike 2 from Sale, so he's got him set up to work against him.
I don't think he's going to waste any time right now. He's just going to go right at him with that 0-2.
First pitch, a sinker in there, 0-1.
You throw the sinker ball to get the ground ball out. He got the called strike right there. If they swing, he's going to get a share of ground balls.
No luck that time for Lopez. He misses inside.
Well, the pitcher's just trying to keep the hitter off balance by throwing that changeup. Problem is he got that pitch in enough, but luckily it was down or else that one could have hurt him.
And Alexei Ramirez watches that one go by. Count is now even.
Gary, he's aggressive on the 2-2 count, so if he's going to go down, he's going down swinging. Let's see if the pitcher can hit his spot.
A swing and a foul off to the right side. And Ramirez fights off another pitch here in this at-bat.
Well, a lot of times the pitcher just throws a pitch that you can't do anything with. The only thing you can do, especially in a 2-2 count, is try to put it in play, foul it off to keep the at-bat going.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. LeMahieu. That's one down. And Beckham's in the box. Career, he's 0 for 1 off Wilton Lopez. Swing and lined up the middle, and he's on. That's the go-ahead run.
Well, absolutely no bite to that slider right there. He kept it out over the plate, and the hitter got a good whack at it.
And Sale will settle in to hit. I think with one out here, Steve, we might see him bunt.
Well,
and he tries to get one down. Lynn on the pickup. On to first. That's out number 2.
now listen, pitchers don't hit the ball as well as position players do, but you can still impact the game with productive outs. Good bunt.
Boy, will he be happy if that comes around to score.
That's going to make the manager very happy right there.
And Diaza settles in. Flew out last time. And doing the pitching, it's going to be Rex Brothers. He's been brought in to take over for the Rockies. On the way. Good patience as Alejandro De Aza lets that one go by for a ball. That leave it up the count.
Well, you rarely see a pitcher try to throw a changeup inside. You know that was a mistake right there. He's going to have to straighten that pitch up or he's going to get hurt.
The 2-1 pitch. And Alejandro De Aza with a swing and a miss. And that strike is going to even up the count.
Now 2 strikes on the hitter. They're a strike away from getting out of this jam with the game still tied.
Slider just about had him. 3-2 count.
Well, I started a slider on the outside part of the plate to try to get him to chase it, but it broke off the plate.
Three-two on the way. Big swing and a miss for Alejandro Diaz. A strike 3, and he is out of there. They pick up no runs on one hit and leave a man at second. Still not enough. It's LeMahieu at the plate. So far, an 0 for 2 in the ball game against Sale. Swings and misses the slider, 0-1. Well, let's take a look at a breakdown of how this pitcher has been generating quality strikes. Guys, your thoughts?
When you're pitching as well as he has, you got the
ground ball towards second. Beckham's got that one. And his throw is in time. First out of the inning. And Lynn's batting. 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat now. Hit in the dirt. Beckham. 2 away. Brothers will stand in. That'll bring up Tyler Colvin. He'll be the pinch hitter.
As the pinch hitter comes into the game now, it officially closes the book on this guy's day.
There's a swing and a ground ball. Beckham's got that one. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. 3 up. See how this game's working for Robin Ventura. And at this point, every move is critical. He hasn't got any margin for error. Here's Alex Rios now. He's going to start the 9th inning. And out on the mound, we've got Rafael Soriano as they make the pitching swap. And as he looks at this White Sox lineup, what are they going to see from him today?
Anytime you bring in a guy like Rafael Soriano with power stuff, you're looking for swings and misses. He's got a great fastball with a nasty slider and an effective changeup to keep the hitters off balance.
That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Time for Rios now to protect.
Gary, if I'm the pitcher in this situation, I'm going with slider. He struggles with it, and it's one of my better out pitches.
At the belt, Soriano kicks and throws. Tried to get him to chase the slider, but it's 1-2. And Rios looks at that one for a ball. That'll even the count. He strikes out Alex Rios in a swing and a miss.
Well, he's up in the mid-90s now, so pretty good velocity, but not much break on it. So credit the pitcher right there. Good two-strike pitch down and away. Not much he could have done with that, even if he had made contact. A big opportunity right now for Paul Konerko to deliver for his teammates, Gary.
Key moment and one of the game's best here in the last inning. A chance to be the go-ahead run.
Gary, he can't give up a home run right here. He's got to change his speeds. He has to keep the hitter off balance.
And Paul Konerko watching that one go by to even the count up.
Oh, he did a good job laying off that pitch and that slider down and in.
Boy, excellent movement to the cutter, and it's 1-2.
On this 1-2 count, the batter has to protect the plate. The numbers indicate he's willing to chase if you throw it out of the zone.
1-2 pitch coming. That one swung on, hit in the air. And it's through into the gap. Should be extra bases. And it's up against the wall. Konerko's heading for third.
He takes this 1-2 pitch down in the zone. He's able to go down and get it, get a good part of the bat on the ball, and pick up the base hit.
That's a tough pitch to hit. When you're behind in the count, you just want contact, and he got it. Dunn is batting, and he is batting here late in the game in a crucial spot.
Well, you've got a base runner. You don't know if you're going to get another opportunity. The game may be on the line right here.
This is the chance at a game-winning RBI.
They better be careful, Gary, with him on second base. He can run, and he has the ability to read the pitcher and get a good jump as well.
And Soriano has him 0-1, a called strike.
When you can hit your spot with that kind of movement down and into the hitter, you're way ahead of the game.
Fouled away by Dunn. A dive, and he's back in easily. At the belt, Soriano kicks and throws. And Adam Dunn will swing through that one. That's going to be strike three.
That's a pretty fast pitch right there, and hard to get that much break on it.
Breaking ball gets him to swing that time, Gary, and that's what set up that pitch. He had the off-speed pitch right before throwing the breaking ball.
And you get a great combination, John. You get that two strikes. You have the element of surprise utilizing that against the batter, and he did.
Yeah, and that back leg just gives out, and if you don't know it's coming, you're out of there.
Here's Keppinger's first look. Line drive fouled off towards first. A throw back to second. Gets back in time. And there's the inside pitch from Soriano.
We're going with the cut fastball in the inside corner here. He tries to bust him in on the hands, but the ball runs back, just misses the corner.
Up the middle. Young corrals the grounder. Throws on to first, side is retired. So they pick up a hit, but leave a man at second and fail to score. We're all knotted up with Colorado. This is where the at-bats are very crucial. He doesn't want to have to go to extras if he can help it. And Young's in the box. He flew out his last time up. Line drive. Ooh, that one hit off the heel of his glove. So they can't make the play. And batting, Carlos Gonzalez. And he needs to move over that go-ahead run that's at first.
He's got to do anything he can to advance this runner and get him into scoring position.
He sends this one in the air towards center. And that's a base hit. Gets down in front of him.
A key contributor in that last win. 3 big hits in that game, and he's seeming to find a way again to get it started.
Rosario will see what he can do as he comes to the plate. 0 for 2 thus far. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. The first pitch. That one is nailed by Rosario. And he drops back to the warning track to pull it in. And that keeps the runners at first and second.
Well, it's a big first out right there, but he finds himself still in a jam, in a tie game. Going to be absolutely critical to be aggressive with the next hitter.
It's Dirks at the plate, and he got the called strikeout in his last at bat. So, both runners on the move. In the infield, picks it up. Throw to first, gets him, and there are 2 down.
Oh, that's a huge out right there. Now with 2 down, they've got a legitimate chance of getting out of this inning with the game still tied.
It's going to be Hernandez. He's trying to end this thing right here and now.
Well, any type of base hit now does the trick.
Strike started off the at-bat 0-1.
Pretty good location right there. That slider down in the strikes.
And that swung on and hit Rios. And that's out number 3. They pick up no runs on it. Take a look and see how this is going for Robin Ventura. And thinking I'm sure about the approach here to win this ball game. Jimenez at the plate. He'll start things off here in inning number 10. And in this tie ball game, taking a look at the pen, we got some double-barreled action.
Well, they've got them both up out there trying to get a sense as to how they feel, how fresh they are, and then make a decision about who to bring in.
At the belt, Soriano kicks and throws. Good hard slider, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Great stuff from the pitcher. Now he's ahead 0-2. He can go in so many different directions.
That one hit pretty well, but it goes foul off to the right. Foul! Got him. 1 away.
Oh, Gary, that's an outstanding slider. That great late action with 2 strikes. Not much you can do with that one. Tough one to hit.
And it's Alexei Ramirez now. 1 away. Grounded out last time up. Here we go with the first pitch. Back up the middle. Picked up by Young. That's 2 gone. And Beckham's in the box. Trying again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. He got the bat on that one. And Gonzalez is there. And there's the third out. 3 up, 3 down this half inning. Still knotted up here in Colorado. Todd Helton to lead it off. His last at bat, he ended with a swinging strikeout. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, lined over the first baseman's head. And there we go, the winning run on base. He's trying for second.
Well, the way this inning is starting off right now, it looks like there's going to be some good production coming out.
Blackman is going to come in and run here. And he takes off for second. Ground ball to short. And that gets through for a base hit. And they've got him in the pickle now. Oh, boy, this is getting ugly quick. One decides not to try for the double play, hangs onto it. Oh, boy, they simply throw to the wrong base. And Lynn's batting. He's batting with a possibility that winning run on first base could be his RBI.
Now with one out, they have to be thinking double play. Give us a ground ball.
Sales pitch swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, you don't know if this was an accident or he meant to do it, but he threw a great pitch right there.
Oh, and he takes off for second. And he swings and hits this one foul. Oh, he's trying to steal second. Ground ball headed for the middle. Gets one. And they turn the double play. Well, they pick up a couple of hits in the inning, but do not score. Extra innings continue here in Colorado. He's counting on getting to the next inning. Pitching choice is critical here. And Sale will settle in to hit. 0 for 2 thus far. And in this tie ball game, taking a look at the pen, we got some double-barreled action.
Well, they've got them both up out there trying to get a sense as to how they feel, how fresh they are, and then make a decision about who to bring in.
On the ground to second. Young corrals the grounder. Throw one to first in time, went away.
Well, great work on the mound right here. Consistent, solid pitching, great approach, retired 6 consecutive batters.
And so with one down, we'll see Alejandro Diaz. He struck out swinging in his last at bat. Swung on, and it's hit. This one towards Gonzalez. He catches that, and that's out number 2.
Alex Rios has been in these situations before and gotten the job done. Let's see if he can get it done again.
Top half of this extra inning with a batter who could be the go-ahead and maybe the winning run. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And that is in there, the go-ahead run on base.
You have 2 outs in the inning. Your job is to get on base any way you can. Now they have the go-ahead run on base.
And it'll be Viciedo batting. He's running, heading for second. 0-1. And he is out trying to take second. Quick half inning there. It's over 5 pitches. We're all knotted up in Colorado. It's Soriano at the plate. He's got his work cut out for him to start this bottom half of inning number 11. And we've got Wheeler batting. He's going to come on as a pinch hitter.
On a tie game, you have to make this move right now. Offense becomes critical, and then the bullpen's going to have to come in and get the job done as well.
Sales swung on, hit. Whoa, get out of the way of that one. Straight back up the middle. And he's out at first. What an out. Diving stop and a nice throw, too.
Well, he showed great range on that one. I didn't think he had any chance to get it, but able to get it and get on his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Tremendous job.
And Young's in the box. He's had one hit 4 times up. Sales pitch swung on and missed. 0-1.
He tried to jump on that pitch, but he didn't know it was coming. And when you don't see that fastball instantly, no chance of hitting it.
Young, a ground ball. That's 2 gone.
Nice reaction on the mound there. That ball came back at him hard. Just throws to first for the easy out. I like this young guy, Carlos Gonzalez. He's got star written all over him. This is a situation.
On the ground to second. Beckham's got that one. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. No runs, no hits. Nobody across the plate in this half inning, and nobody left on base. White Sox 1, Colorado 1. And if you're just joining in, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And it'll be Viciedo batting. He's going to start things off here, top half of the inning. And Yu Darvish is the pitcher as they make swung on, line to right field. Able to make the grab on that one, 1 out. 1 down. Here's Adam Dunn. He struck out last time through. Here's the first one. And Darvish's pitch looked at for a strike 1-1. The pitch. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Now Dunn will have to be very protected. That one swung on, its line, and he's on. That's the go-ahead run. Boy, I don't know on that count, Steve. Number one, the fact that he swung's kind of a surprise. I don't know. He hit that where it was.
You're right. On an 0-2 count, you have to protect the plate. Sometimes it's a defensive swing, but sometimes it works out.
Kevinger is up now. He's batting now late in this game. Only one out.
And the defense looking for the double play ball. The hitter trying to hit one in the gap.
Trying to move that runner around from first. He's had one hit 4 times up. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. Now it's 2 away. Jimenez at the plate. Struck out swinging last time up. A runner on first with 2 outs. He's running. And his throw, he is out. Great throw. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. Rosario will see what he can do as he comes to the plate. He'll get things going here in the bottom half of the inning. And that swung on and hit Rios. And he's able to get to it.
That's about as easy as it gets. He could have caught that one in his back pocket. Well, he went late in fireworks. We've got it right here.
Bottom half, extra inning. Potential go-ahead run standing at the plate.
Now, Gary, both guys know a walk-off homer wins it. The fans want it to end.
And Keppinger will put that away. And Ramon Hernandez to bat. Still without a hit yet in the game. You'll get another chance here. Sale with the pitch. Fouled away. Foul! The pitch. That ball swung on, hit. Rios to field it. And that's going to do it in this half inning. Got a tie ball game here, so you got to be. Jimenez at the plate. A swinging strikeout ended his last at bat. And the first pitch. Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. Hit sharply towards the hole. Throw got him. That is one heck of a play. Makes a terrific play and a fine throw.
Well, this should have been a base hit. The hitter thought the ball was going through, but a tremendous effort keeping it in the infield and getting the out.
And Alexei Ramirez will stand in. Last at bat, he grounded out. First pitch of the at bat now. Low pitch from Darvish for a ball. Now the 1-0 pitch. Slurve will be in there for no. It's called a ball. 2-0.
Trying to throw it in on the hitter's hands right here. Trying to get him to flinch and open up. He just laid off the pitch. Didn't get the strike.
There's a sinker for a strike. 2-1.
Well, that's textbook use of the sinker. Down and away. Pounding the strike zone. Good pitch.
Here he comes. 2-1 pitch. Hit up the middle. Oh, wow, that was close right there. He just managed to get out of the way. Great play made, boy. Middle of the infield. You love that kind of help.
Well, he stretched out as far as you could possibly go to be able to make the play. Gold glove effort.
And Beckham's in the box. He's had 1 hit 4 times up. Darvish with a pitch. There's a swing and a smash. And Gonzalez. And the sides retired as they head into the dugout. So Yu Darvish gets him 3 up, 3 down. And it's Blackman at the plate. He'll lead it off here in the bottom half. He swings, hits a ball to right field. One away. It's LeMahieu at the plate. Drove in a run earlier in the game. Let's see what he sees first here. There's a swing. It's popped up. Beckham. Out number 2.
He swung hard like he wanted to drive this one, but got underneath it. Winds up just popping it up to second.
And Lynn. Batting. He hit into a double play as last time. That's going to bring Josh Rutledge to the plate. He'll grab a bat and hit here.
Well, you have to figure coming in off the bench a little bit.
Oh, what a drive. He smashed it. Rios will field. And that's going to do it in this half inning. Well, that's one way to keep your pitch count. And save. Will settle in to hit. Be leading it off here in the top half of the inning. First pitch on the way. Swung on, bounced weakly to second. Young corrals the grounder. In time for the out. And so with one down, we'll see Alejandro Diaz trying again here. Just 1 for 5 in this one. Darvish with a pitch. Smash towards the hole. Picked up by Young. That's the second out of the inning.
Alex Rios has been in these situations before and got the job done. Let's see if he can get it done again.
Top half of the inning here in extras, and here's a guy who could put this ball game towards the middle. The dive, and he's up with it. Throw will pull him off the bag. He is safe at first.
The infield played it deep like they knew he was going to swing away. He did, but was still able to find the hole.
And it'll be Viciedo batting. He stands in now with 2 down. Possible go-ahead at first.
Well, look for them to be very aggressive on the bases here. Possibly an attempted steal.
And Darvish with the inside pitch called the ball.
Well, if he didn't lay off that, he would have hit the top of the ball and just pounded it right into the ground for an out.
He's running toward second. And he is out trying to take second. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. And Darvish is batting. He'll get things going. Here in the bottom half of the inning. And it's fouled away. He grounded out his last time up. Here we go with the first pitch. Young fouls off another one. Sale with the pitch. And that's another foul ball. And another foul ball. Hit in the air to left center. So Young is retired. 2 away.
Look, guys, keeping count here right now. Scoring this game, that's retired 12 batters in a row. Not much to complain about with this outing.
Gonzalez is the batter.
Well, as a manager, you have to appreciate.
Hit in the air to center field. And he's on the potential winning run. Get ready. He's going to try and test him here.
Well, anytime you bring in a relief pitcher to come in a key situation, the last thing you want to do is for him to serve one up to the first hitter. That's exactly what he did, giving up that big base hit.
And Rosario will see what he can do as he comes to the plate. He's really looking to keep this going. There are, however, 2 down.
Well, a gapper could be a game-winning base hit here, so look.
Oh, and he takes off for second. He's turned back the other way now. He's going back. Here we go. And they're still going after it. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. And if you're just joining our 2K Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. And it'll be Viciedo batting. He's going to start things off here, top half of the inning. Line drive. That's foul towards first. He sends this one in the air towards center. And he'll put that one away for out number one. McGilberry now digging a hole as he comes to the plate. Darvish with a pitch. And he takes it inside, 1-0.
We're going with the cut fastball in the inside corner here. He tries to bust him in on the hands, but the ball runs back, just misses the corner.
Here's the 1-0. Cutter just off the black, and he falls behind 2-0. That one goes foul. Back up the middle, picked up by Young. On to first, 2 away. With 2 outs in the inning, here's Jeff Keppinger. Last time up, flew out. The first pitch. Swings, lines this one back up the middle, and that is in there, the go-ahead run on base.
Well, even though they lost the last game, he had 2 big hits, and that's a good sign if you're the manager of this team, that he's starting to swing the bat really well.
Jimenez at the plate. He stands in now with 2 down, possible go-ahead at first.
Well, look for them to be very aggressive on the bases here, possibly an attempted steal.
We'll try it again here, just 1 for 5 in this one. And in this tie ball game, taking a look at the pen, we got some double-barreled action. Up the middle, he's up with it. And he's tagged out at second. More nice work on the mound by Yu Darvish. Rosario will see what he can do as he comes to the plate. We'll lead it off here in the bottom half. And he throws the first one. Strike 1. Reed gets him to swing 0-1.
Well, boy, wouldn't you have loved to see him connect with that one to see how far that would go. Fastball hitter on fastball pitcher, but he came up empty.
To right center. In there, and this is going to be trouble. And they can't cut it off. It'll roll to the wall. He's thinking 3 here.
Well, great hitters get hits at just the right time. And this double right here with no one down is a nice leadoff hit to get the offense rolling early here in this inning.
It's Dirks at the plate, and he is batting here late in the game in a crucial spot.
Well, you've got a base runner. You don't know if you're going to get another opportunity. The game may be on the line right here.
This is the chance at a game-winning RBI. And Ramon Hernandez up. He flew out his last time up.
Gary, shouldn't pay too much attention to the...
Really nailed that one right through the middle of the infield. It's 1 and 2. A double play. Well, here's a double play that looks like they ordered up.
Great turn and throw at second base. He was ready to make the play. An example of a nicely executed double play. If you like baseball, you...
And the runner's breaking from third. In the infield, he's got it now. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. They get a man. And here's Alexei Ramirez. Hasn't gotten a hit yet today. We'll see what he can do here. And here's the first one. There's a swing. Fly ball down the line and left. That's 1 away.
This ball hit down the line. Got a good jump on it. Able to roll over and put it away.
And Beckham's in the box. Flew out last time. Line towards second. Young in position. And Beckham set down. Going to be Reed now. He'll have his first look at the game. Ball. And Darvish is wide that time for a ball. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. Picked up by Young. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. No strikeout. It's LeMahieu at the plate. He'll get things going here in the bottom half of the inning. First pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a line drive. And there we go, the winning run on base. He's going to try to stretch it.
And we could see a big inning right here. You start off the inning with the single. Everyone now is on board and ready to go. Let's see if they can push some runs across.
Yeah, we've got Rutledge. Oh, he's trying to steal second. Line shot into center field. And that's going to be a base hit for Rutledge. And now he's heading for home. The throw home, will it be in time? A little confusion sets in. There's the throw. Bingo, and the winning run, and this game is over.
A big playoff victory right here. The hometown crowd very, very happy the way their players performed.
And it's that time in our broadcast where we bestow upon some lucky winner the player of the game on. The mound work, exceptional. Rafael Soriano.
It's so important that anytime you can get one relief pitcher to give you 3 or 4 solid innings of relief, that's what you need to win, and that's what you need to win pennant. That's exactly what they needed, and that's why he's our player of the game.
And as they put the victory up in this one, they now sit enviably, we might add, just one win away from winning the series.
And you have to credit them. They've come so far this year, and now they find themselves just one win away. This has to be a gratifying victory.
And that's going to do it for us here. For Steve Phillips, John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. Take care.